Rip down third base. What a catch!
What a catch!
What a catch!
And you can kiss that one goodbye. That's a 2-run bomb.
Swing and a miss, strike 3.
The tag is made. Play it home. Trying to right to the field. They've got a chance. That ball is long gone.
Number 9, BJ Johnson. Number 5, Aiden Gregg. Number 23, Sebastian Thompson.
Good evening and welcome to the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We're coming to you live tonight from Central High School. We are currently having a major signal issue. We're trying our best. We're going to switch to an alternate setup. You may want to hit the pause button and wait about 30 seconds. That'll help with the buffering. We have a double header here tonight for baseball and softball, and I think that's what's affecting our signal.
Number 8, playing catcher, Vinny Capicilli. Sorry, Vinny. Number 24, playing third base, Nick Hirsch.
So anyway, let's get started. Alongside Rick Ringer, I'm Will Wilkie. We'll be bringing you the call for tonight's ball game. Rick, we're in for an exciting matchup here tonight.
Number 4, playing left field.
Featuring a great matchup of two talented programs. Rick, tell us about the two teams we're going to see here tonight.
Thank you, Will. Tonight's matchup promises to be a dandy, with both teams faced off against each other earlier this week, with Lecanto edging Central 3-2 on a walk-off single. Interestingly, Central pounded out 10 hits to Lecanto's 2 hits, but the difference was the result of just costly errors on the part of the Bears. Both teams are loaded with a ton of young talent, underclassmen. Lecanto led by super sophomores Nick Hirsch and Dylan Serwinski. Hirsch is red hot at the plate, batting .500 on the season, and the Panthers are led on the hill by Serwinski with an ERA of 3.00 with 16 strikeouts over 11.2 innings. The Central Bears feature several young veterans who are no strangers to our broadcast, featuring juniors Tristan King, who is tearing the cover off the ball, batting .600, and star shortstop Jaden Warren, batting a very impressive .533. Their ace on the hill is junior Ryan Engley, boasting an impressive 0.00 ERA over 8+ innings with 14 strikeouts.
Thank you very much, Rick. We're going to pause for the national anthem. Thank you very much, Rick, for those rundowns of both squads. A great evening of baseball action awaits. It's a great time to hit that subscribe button now. Toss a like our way as well. We'll have the Divinity Med Spa starting lineup coming up in just a moment, as well as the first pitch right here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Again, just to give you a quick update regarding our signal here tonight, we had a little bit of a rough start. We switched to our backup transmitter. We think things are good now. If you do experience some buffering, I recommend you hit the pause button and maybe let the broadcast get ahead about 15 seconds or so, and that should solve any problems that we have here tonight. But for right now, we're back in the green on our end. If you have any issues, log into the chat by subscribing to our channel. It's all free, but go into the chat and let us know. We can only tell by what our system tells us here, and our system tells us we're good now. So we want to make sure that you get all the action here tonight. But for now, let's kick it off with the Divinity Med Spa starting lineup.
The Divinity Med Spa starting lineup.
Got position changes.
First for the visiting Panthers of Lecanto. Batting first, playing second base, Garrett Pitzer. Batting second, shortstop, Dylan Zerwinski. Batting third in right field, Brady Knutson. Batting fourth in center field, Connor Sloan. Batting fifth on the hill, Nick Sloan. Batting sixth, he's behind the plate, Vinny Capicilli. Batting seventh at DH, Camden Ungst. Batting eighth at first base, Tommy Wilson. And batting ninth in left field, Brandon Marsick. And getting the start tonight at third base is Nick Hirsch. And the Panthers are coached by David Logue. And now for the Central Bears. Leading off on the hill, Justin Tranum. Batting second at shortstop, Jaden Warren. Batting third in center field, Tristan King. Batting fourth in right field, Corbin Baskind. Batting fifth at third base, Talon Poole. Batting sixth behind the plate, Michael Hames. Batting seventh in left field, Dylan Lama. And we actually have a late scratch. Jordan Lendo was injured during the pregame, so Leland Blosser now in the game, batting eighth. And batting ninth at second base, Jacob Lugo. And the Bears are coached by Al Sorrentino. And this is your Divinity Med Spa starting lineup. So here we go, Rick. It's Friday night, baseball night in Hernando County. We got a great matchup here between powerhouse Hernando team and a powerhouse Citrus team. So we got some county bragging rights on the line here tonight.
Will, we're going to have a front seat to a dandy tonight. Boy, these two teams went toe-to-toe the other night on Tuesday. I think they went, 10 innings in a real nail-biter and ended up being won by Lecanto in the walk-off. So it's going to be exciting.
And we're certainly looking forward to it. We got the first pitch coming up here. Leading off the game will be Garrett Pitzer for Lecanto. Lefty Tranum on the hill. He's going to start from the stretch tonight. And the first pitch offering will miss inside for ball one. And we're underway. We'll run through that defensive set for you in just a moment because there were some changes from that last-minute lineup change. One-0 offering to Pitzer. He's getting the start at second for Lecanto tonight. Swings through that one to even up the count at one apiece. Again, thank you for joining us here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. If you're new to GCSN, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We're a registered nonprofit media company. All of our content is free as part of our nonprofit mission. But we do appreciate your viewership and your support, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. You can find us by searching at GCSN Broadcasts. It's free for you. We've got a lot of great content there, but it really does help us out a lot, and it does help us know that you're enjoying what we're doing here with our very talented crew of broadcasters here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network, and all volunteer crew at that. We really appreciate all of their time and their talent. So Tranum now ahead in the count, 1-2. Pitzer looking to protect the remainder of the way. Fouls that one away. A good defensive approach there. The defensive set now for Central. On the hills, Tranum behind the plate is Himes. Over at third base is now King. Warren at shortstop. Lugo at second. Lundo at first. Blosser in left. Baskin in center now. And Lama has been shifted over to right field.
So one of the great things about Central is they've got a lot of very, very talented, athletic young men who can play a lot of different positions. So it gives Coach Sorrentino a lot of interchangeable parts.
Correction, that's Poole at first base. Counts even. Fouls that one away. Again, a good job by Pitzer to work the count. Just what you want in a leadoff batter there, Rick.
he's showing a lot of patience, making the pitcher come to him. Tranum's coming off an outstanding season last year where he just did it all in the field, at the plate, and on the hill. Very, very exciting young man, and he's only a junior.
And the payoff.
Oh, it's high.
We showed it as 3-2. I guess it was 2-2 at the time. So
Yep, he tried to get him
now
to
it's full.
chase. All right, let's see if we see something down and away. Might have been a setup pitch.
And now the payoff. Line drive to right center field. Tracking it is Baskin, and he tracks it all the way to the glove for out number 1. That's going to bring up Dylan Zerwinski. Gets the start at shortstop for Lecanto tonight.
He did a nice job with that. Left the pitch up a little bit. He hit it square.
Baskin had good pursuit on that ball. Thought it might had a chance to get down, but not with the speed of Baskin there in center.
Oh my golly, Baskin's so fast. He was always a threat on the base paths.
Popped up. That's going to go out of play.
Just missed that one.
Be sure to stick with us with the Gulf Coast Sports Network next week. We have a game every single night of the week. So tons of action on GCSN. That's why you want to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications as well. You'll get alerted anytime we go live. And next week, we're going live a lot.
Tranum's choosing to work the upper half of the zone. It's working out for him. He's gotten ahead 2 strikes already in the count.
That's right. Zerwinski's going to have to take that 2-strike approach the remainder of the way. Lecanto would love to get a base runner on early and apply some pressure earlier on in the ball game.
He's got to be careful because Zerwinski's really swinging a hot bat right now.
Popped up first base side. Poole tracking it, but runs out of real estate. And we'll do it again.
This young man is very, very talented for a sophomore. We're going to be in for a lot of great baseball over the next coming years, Will.
That's right. We got tons of talent in the area.
You know, Central's only has 2 seniors on the squad.
Lecanto also in the middle of a youth movement as well. So
yeah, they're loaded with sophomores and juniors.
Again fought away. Nice at bat by Zerwinski to continue to work the at bat.
It's just a great blue collar at bat. Tranum's just pounding the zone too. He's like, here it is, come get it. This is setting the tone for a real knuckle dragging toe-to-toe battle tonight.
And that'll miss inside.
Looks like he had a little slide piece. He tried to get it to break in. Very reminiscent of Randy Johnson's slider that he used to start out. It would basically target the right-handed batter's back foot.
And the 1-2 offering. Getting that breaking action again right there, Rick.
Oh, I am loving this at bat. What a great matchup.
And I really like how Tranum is really setting the tone on the mound, taking the extra second or two before his release. Again, fought off. Great job by Zerwinski.
I agree. It's one of the really interesting things about Central is that, they've had this very, very talented group of young men that came in. And, A lot of them were varsity starters as freshmen. And now with Tranum, he's in his 3rd year, and he's really showing the composure of a grizzled veteran. I've always enjoyed watching this young man play.
Yeah, Tranum, one of only 2 seniors on the roster.
Isn't that amazing?
And we've been around long enough to remember Tranum when he was a freshman starting. And we knew we had a talent on our hands back then. So it's great to see it come around.
Tranum, King, Warren, I mean, the list goes on and on. Baskin.
Fastball high.
I like that. He tried to get him to expand the zone up.
And after all that, it's only 2-2.
How can you not love baseball?
And that'll be a high fastball. It swings through it for strike 3. And persistence pays off for Justin Tranum as the Bears record out number 2.
That was really, really a fascinating pitch sequence.
2 outs now in the inning is going to bring up Brady Knutson. Starting right fielder for the Lecanto Panthers, going to try to get a 2-out rally started. Tranum and the Bears would love to keep this momentum going here in the first and take it to the offensive side in the home half. But Lecanto says the inning's not over yet.
Ooh,
nice
breaking ball. That was an excellent pitch. If he can keep that going tonight, it's going to be a very, very entertaining game. I had big sweep.
And the 0-1. On the backside.
Oh.
Working both sides of the plate is Tranum to quickly get ahead 0-2.
He painted that like Rembrandt. I am really, really enjoying watching this young man work.
At the same time, credit to Lecanto. We're on the 3rd batter, and Tranum's already crossed his 20 pitch of the inning. So while there's been some early success on the Bears side, Lecanto's playing the long game right now.
Their plate discipline is very, very impressive. They're not chasing pitches out of the zone. Tranum made a great pitch on the outside half. And certainly, as a disciplined batter, you don't want to worry about the outer half until you have 2 strikes. And they're working the plan.
That'll miss away. Good discipline by Knutson not to chase. At the same time, if you're Tranum, that's exactly what you want to do on an 0-2 count. Try to make him go outside the zone. But just like you mentioned, Rick, excellent discipline by the Panther batters here tonight.
I'm curious to see if we're going to see that big curveball coming in.
And there it is. That's going to be popped up to left field. Drifting into foul territory and making the grab is Blosser in left. And that's going to retire the side. And it's going to take us to the home half of the first. No runs, no hits for the Panthers. The Bears get their chance at bat coming up next, only on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We'll be right back.
One of the reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look rested, refreshed, good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials, all by a team of trusted experts. This is Divinity, Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us. We can't wait to meet you.
We move to the home half of the first. Tranum and the Bears able to get the Panthers down in order 1, 2, 3. And the Panthers will now face the top of the order for the Bears as they get their first crack at the bat. Tranum, Warren, and King due up. And we'll go ahead and run through that Lecanto defensive set for you. Starting with the battery, we've got Sloan on the mound, Capicelli behind the plate, Hirsch at third, Serwinski at short, Pitzer at second, Wilson at first, Marczyk in left, Sloan in center, and Knutson in right field. So leading off the inning, looking to help his own cause here tonight, Justin Tranum. Nick Sloan on the mound for the Lecanto Panthers. Right-handed pitcher is going to work from the windup. And his first pitch offering fastball outside of the zone. Had some good zip on that, Rick.
Yeah, Coach reports that he's throwing mid to upper 80s, and I believe every bit of it. That thing had some giddy up on it.
And that'll tail outside again, 2-0.
He's got some nice movement away from the left-handed batter. Just a natural tail.
And the 2-0. Fastball fouled away. And that's going to run into outside of fair play, so that'll be strike one.
This is going to be an exciting night, Will. My golly, two great pitchers going at it.
Sloan winds and offers. Fastball low. So Tranum's done well to work the count in his own right. Now to the hitter's count, 3-1.
That was great discipline. I don't know that I'd have been able to take that one. Great read.
That's a hard ground ball to right field. And Tranum is going to lead off the Bear attack with a single to right field. Leadoff runner aboard for Central. Nice piece of hitting there by Tranum, Rick.
That was beautiful. He got a ball inner half, just what you want, and he just pulled it right through the gap.
It's going to bring up Jaden Warren.
This is going to be interesting here because we know that that Tranum's got a lot of speed.
Yeah, and he's got a decent lead there at first. As Sloan gives him a look. Nice stop by Capicelli. Good footwork.
Oh, yeah. Did a great job of getting over there.
Again with Tranum at the lead at first.
They're going to have a hard
throw over.
On a ball in play, they're going to have a hard time turning two because you've got two of the fastest guys on the team here hitting the 1-2 spot. Warren's extremely athletic, very, very fast.
Fastball fouled away. Count evens up, 1 ball, 1 strike. No outs. Leadoff runner aboard for Central.
Both teams are coming up there hacking, Will.
Yeah, I'd like to see the aggressiveness on both sides. Tranum takes off. Capicelli with the throw. You know, he really did a good job just to get that ball out of there, Rick, because he had to. Pitch came in low in the zone. That's Absolutely. A tough ball to handle.
It was. He had a very, very slight double clutch on the exchange, but I don't think that was going to be a factor, given just how fast that Tranum is.
Put the runner in scoring position now for the Bears as Warren fouls that one away.
Warren's got the power that he could end up giving them a lead with one swing of the bat.
And the 2-2. Going to miss outside.
Yep.
So we'll run the count full. Got a big payoff pitch here.
This It was a nice little pitch. It's kind of a combination slider and curve. Really more like a slurve, really. Oof.
Warden protects the plate on that one, not taking any chances with a called third.
That was a fantastic pitcher's pitch, Will. He ended up painting that right on the outer half. Okay, payoff pitch here.
Tranum with his lead now at second. Sloan gives him a look. He's going to
Runner
break
in
for it.
motion.
Ground over to Sawinski. Fires to first in time. So 6-3 for out number one, but it does advance. Tranum to third. So the first potential run of the game now just 90 feet away.
That was very, very close to scoring the run because they had started Tranum up on the pitch.
So a big opportunity for the Bears and for Tristan King.
Oh. Lecanto's playing infield up already. First pitch, breaking ball.
One on, one out. As Warren was able to get Tranum over to third.
So a couple observations. They've got Sloan going from the windup, which sometimes teams will like to take advantage of that. Also, they're playing infield up.
Fastball.
Wow, that had some giddy up. I was always very cautious about playing infield up because statistically you raise the opponent's batting average by about 150 points. Pretty interesting strategy here.
Yeah, you certainly cut down on that reaction time, and you're in the heart of the Bears' order, but a called strike three. A clutch pitch by Nick Sloan.
Wow, that was a big, big pitch.
Will now allow the infield to return back to regular depth there, Rick.
That was a very, very big pitch tonight.
So 2 outs down in the inning gives the Panthers some breathing room and brings up an opportunity for Corbin Baskind. As they bring all of those foul balls back into play. I think we might have been down to our last one there, Rick.
Oh, yeah. I think next time we'll probably have the umpire with a bucket on his hip. Basking's got a lot of power here, Will. They got to really respect him here. Oh.
Sloan able to get him to chase.
Took advantage of his aggressiveness, started him out, curveball first pitch. He's really got that curve working well tonight. He's bounced it first pitch to the last two batters.
That he does, and we're starting to get some warning signals on our signal again. We apologize for that. If it starts to buffer for you,
building and strength instruction for both baseball and softball players. From youth to professional athletes, the clubhouse has you covered. We are conveniently located 1 mile east of the Suncoast Parkway on Spring Hill Drive. Stop in and check us out.
So we're back to live action here in the top of the second inning. And during the commercial break, we switched over to our backup transmitter. So right now we're showing all green. Hopefully it'll stay that way. But we'll keep switching if we have to. If you do experience some buffering, just hit that pause button and wait 10 to 15 seconds, and that should help out quite a bit. But to the second inning we go. And leading off for the Panthers is going to be Connor Sloan. Tranum starts off with a breaking ball called strike one.
He's done well with first pitch strikes tonight. Really shifts the odds in your favor.
And the 0-1. Hard hit
that's a
ball.
shot.
Left center field. That could get down and does. Motoring on into second. And taking it in with a stand-up double is Connor Sloan.
Wow.
A great piece of hitting by Sloan to get the inning started for the Panthers.
That was a big hit. Tranum left it right over the middle of the plate. He didn't miss it.
Now brings up the pitcher, Nick Sloan.
I wonder if they know each other.
Calculated guess. So a great opportunity for Lecanto with that leadoff double. Pops up. Poole going back on it. Coming in is Lama. And that falls down in fair territory as it kind of fell over into no man's land.
Hey, I'm sure they'll take it.
And that allows Connor Sloan to motor on into third and puts runners on the corners for the Panthers. So a big opportunity here, Rick. Nobody out in the inning. Now for Camden Ungst. Popped up. That could be trouble. Warren going back on it. He'll make the call.
It's going to be a good
but
challenge.
Called off
Tagging
by
up.
Blosser, tagging up, heading home. Sacrifice fly will get the run in by Camden Ungst, and the Canto is on the board first. So credit that RBI to Ungst. Now brings up. Looks like we missed a batter. I apologize. We missed Capicelli. That goes up the middle to Warren. They're going to try to turn two. Looks like they lost it on the transfer there, but they will get the force out. So let us catch up here. So Capicelli did what?
What I really love is that Warren really broke down on that ball, smothered it to make sure it didn't get by him, and made a nice feed to second baseman.
Now for Tommy Wilson. We apologize. Our stats aren't going to be accurate. We accidentally skipped a batter, and our program won't let us go back to correct it. So unfortunately, it's going to have to stand as it is. Right down Main Street. Count now runs even. 1 ball, 1 strike now for Tommy Wilson.
Left that one a little bit too far off. Maybe trying to see if he could get him to expand a little bit.
Misses that outside corner. To the hitter's count now for Wilson.
It's an interesting lefty-lefty matchup. big swing. All right, payoff pitch here. Well, runner's going to be moving on the pitch.
It's fouled away.
Fouled straight back. It's interesting to see the approach that different teams take when you have a runner on the 3-2, 2-out count. Sometimes the coaches will have the first baseman play 1-1 like Olerud used to, one step off, one step up, and then others will end up just traditionally holding them as they are here.
Ground ball, Warren!
Oh my!
A valiant attempt on it. And that's going to be a single to left for Tommy Wilson.
I really thought that Warren had that thing. He squared it up. It was perfectly in line. Just got a really, really crazy spin hop at the end that went just over his glove. He made a valiant effort on that, though.
So here comes Lecanto looking to try to add to their tally. Brendan Marsick now steps in.
This young man's exciting. He's a very, very talented freshman.
Fastball high.
Marsick's a true utility player. Coming up in youth ball, he played a lot of catcher, but they have him playing a little bit of everywhere. Shortstop, outfield. He can do it all.
Nice frame by Hames.
Gorgeous pitch.
Marsick with 2 on, 2 out. The Panthers have plated 1.
That was a big breaking ball. Didn't miss by much. Tranham can't sleep on this young man. He swings quite a good bat.
And then moved to second. And he got him.
Wow.
Tranham with the pickoff to end the inning. And that's going to take us to the middle of the second. Lecanto putting some stuff together. 1 run on 3 hits. We move to the Bear half after this on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you know, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. You know, why would you deal with this pain for another day?
Okay, leading off is Taylor Poole. Takes a breaking ball outside for ball one.
5, 6, 7 batters due up this inning. Poole, Hames, and Lama due up for the Bears as they're going to try to get that run back. But Sloan and the Panthers have other ideas.
Nice pitcher's pitch.
Nice tailing action again by Sloan, able to get it by to get ahead in the count. Popped up, right center field, tracking it is Sloan, and he'll make the grab for out number one.
He got a bunch of that. He was probably about 20 feet from putting this thing out and tying the game up. That was a shot. Coming up next is Mike Hames, catcher. This young man's quite a bulldog. I enjoy watching him work the plate. Fastball, he misses outside and up.
So the 1-0 count. 1 out in the inning. Big fastball on the inner half.
Oh, man. He let that one fly. That was a great pitch.
Sloan, the big righty, again from the windup. Ground ball. Zerwinski makes the diving attempt, but it's going to get by into left field. And a 1-out single for Michael Hames gets a runner on for the Bears.
That was a nice piece of hit, and he just stayed within himself and took what the pitcher gave him.
1 out, 1 runner aboard now for Dylan Lama. As the Bears look to answer back. Tranum stole a base in the first. We'll see if the Bears are on the move again.
I think Sloan just was in a little bit of a hurry that time. He just opened up his front shoulder and just pulled it into the left field box. I mean, left side batter's box. Attempted pickoff here. He's back. Haynes is back in time.
Fastball high. 2-0. Sloan gives him a quick look before he comes set.
Wow.
Good job getting Lama to chase on that one.
He really pulled the string on that. Lama was way out in front. Got a pitcher that throws that hard and he has such good off speed. It makes it so much harder for a batter to time him. Big fastball swing, miss. Strike two.
Brings the count even. Alongside Rick Ringer, I'm Will Wilkie bringing you the call here tonight. Beautiful night for baseball here in Hernando County.
We sure have a great game.
Breaking pitch, that's going to get away. Allow Hames to advance into second. I guess they're going to say he actually went around on that one. So the strikeout is the call. So while the runner advances, the Panthers do get out number 2 of the inning. And that'll bring up Leland Blossler.
He really snapped off a wicked curveball. It was just a straight 12-6 in the dirt that he's gotten several of the other batters to chase for strike 3.
Nice spot on that outside corner to get ahead in the count.
He's definitely getting that pitch on the outside black from the umpire, and he's going to keep pounding it.
Fastball. Quickly 0-2. Blosser's got some work to do. Sloan's going to be looking for that punch-out pitch and to get out of the inning.
Yeah, it was just a fastball up and away. 0-2 count here.
And another fastball, swing and a miss for strike 3. And Sloan gets out of another jam, which is going to take us to the 3rd inning. Still a 1-0 ball game. 1 run on 3 hits for Lecanto, 2 hits for Central. We got great high school action here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Stay with us.
Certainly I'm an avid golfer, been, golf usually weekly, play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do, and Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
Reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials. Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us.
So top of the 3rd inning, Brendan Marsick is going to get a return at bat as the pickoff ended the last half of the inning.
Marsick got a look at quite a few pitches in his last plate appearance. Let's see what his plan is here.
Bunt is shown. Marsick pulls back as it fell outside of the zone.
He's got enough speed that he could bunt for a hit. Central adjusts, pulling the corners up. King and Poole, 3rd and 1st respectively.
Popped up. Giving chase into foul territory. Oh, cannot make the play. Good effort. That was King. Looked like he had trouble with the lights there, Rick.
Yeah, and the difficult thing is because it came off left-handed bat, it's going to spin away from the field of play. So he had a ball that was spinning away from him, and also he's conscious of running out of real estate. It was a difficult play, but he sure made a valiant effort at it.
And the 1-1 offering from Tranum. Again fouled away.
Just missed that one. I always taught my outfielders that the ball is going to spin towards the foul lines. It's a nice rule of thumb for him, and to get him to try and overplay a little bit. Marsick's seen a lot of pitches already in his last 2 plate appearances.
He's right on the plate, crowding it nicely, trying to take away that inside.
That was a wicked breaking ball, just missed.
And it runs the count even. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That was a great pitch on Tranum's part.
And that curves back in over the zone for called strike 3. And it turns the lineup over for Lecanto. Leadoff batter Garrett Pitzer steps in.
That was such a fantastic pitch. Just missed on the previous one, and he just buried it right in the middle of the zone.
Pitzer had a fly out, his first at bat. That gets fouled off.
He went up there cutting, Will. Boys from Lecanto came here tonight to swing the bat.
Catches that outside corner.
That's been a strike all night. It's probably about 2 balls off the black, but the umpire's consistent. So once the pitchers figure out that they can get it, they're going to be hitting it all night long.
Ground ball over to Lugo at second. He'll gobble that up and make the toss to Poole for out number 2. 4-3 in your scorebook if you're doing that at home.
Credit to Pitzer. He's got some wheels. He got up the line and made that a much, much closer play than it probably deserved to be.
So 2 outs now in the inning.
Credit to Lugo, again, going down, smothering the ball to make sure it didn't squirt through. Making a nice throw.
Brings up Dylan Zerwinski. Tranum gets ahead in the count.
Zerwinski's only a sophomore. I'm really, really looking forward to watching this young man play in the coming years. With Tranum being just a junior, they're going to end up having their matchup again next year. Oh.
Inside.
Yeah, just a bit. Maybe a brushback pitch. See if he goes outside this time. My correction, Tranum is a senior this year. Oh, nice pitch. Just dropped a nice little change. He's got a really heavy changeup working tonight. Nice difference in speed, but he's got a lot of very late sink on it. That was a very well executed pitch.
So Zerwinski's got a battle now. Trying to keep this alive, this inning alive for Lecanto. And good discipline there to work the count even.
Yeah, he went back with that Randy Johnson curveball. Just missed it. Tranum's checking his finger. Hopefully he's okay.
And a 2-ball, 2-strike offering. Curves back in over the plate, but that's going to be a tad high to run the count full. So we've got a payoff pitch between Tranum and Zerwinski.
I wish the people at home could see just how wicked that pitch was. He had a lot of outside in sweep to it and a lot of break. He gets tremendous movement on that pitch.
Fouled away.
Again.
Count remains, and we'll do it again.
Zerwinski did a really nice job of staying back and getting his hands out on that pitch.
Fouled away, out of play. Again, another nice battle by Zerwinski.
Well, he comes into tonight with that big 500 batting average, and you can tell that it's an honest one. He's earned every point of it. Young man's going to have a bright future.
And that's going to miss inside. Job well done by Zerwinski to draw the full count walk and get a runner on for Lecanto.
I know Tranum wanted that. That was a heck of a pitch. He just missed it just by a hair.
So that's going to bring up Brady Knutson, who had a fly out in the first rather.
Zerwinski did a nice job of holding off on that.
We'll see how big of a lead it is with Tranum being a lefty. Tries that backdoor curve, but misses.
Yeah, I think location he'd have been all right. Probably just missed a little bit low. Both pitchers are doing a really great job of mixing their pitches.
Fastball inside. 2-0.
Yeah, I think he just opened up and jerked that one.
And the 2-0.
Runners in motion.
Yeah, Zerwinski got a good break on that one, but fouled off by Knutson. Will negate that potential steal attempt.
I was sitting here thinking if they were going to try and put him in motion. So far tonight, each team's been pretty respectful of the opposing team's catchers, but I think both of them are trying to make something happen here.
Popped up, foul territory. Poole unable to make the grab. The Bear defenders having trouble in foul territory tonight on both sides of the diamond.
I got to believe that one was just lost in the lights. This is such a gorgeous field, especially at night. It's just such a joy to do games here. Very, very big, almost college style, college size field.
And casual throw over. Just letting you know we didn't forget about you.
There are 3 fields here in the county that are very, very similar with similar dimensions and layouts. Of course, it's Central, Weeki Wachee, and Nature Coast. Runners in motion again.
That's going to be popped up on the infield. And Warden will make the grab to put an end to the inning and take us to the home half of the third. Score remains 1-0 advantage Lecanto. We've got some great baseball complete and more on the way after this. So we're back to the action here. Bottom of the third inning. Jacob Lugo to lead things off. Fastball down Main Street. Slowing ahead, 0-1.
Central coming to the plate with 9-1-2 in the order. Lugo works himself back to an even count.
Fastball from Sloan.
Sloan's fastball has a lot of ride on it. Just not much sink at all.
And the 1-2 offering. Swing and a miss, strike 3. A strikeout in the books for Sloan to start off the inning. And out number 1 is recorded. That brings the top of the order up, just like you said there, Rick. This time for Justin Tranum, who's 1 for 1 on the evening, with the single in the Bears' first inning. But he got stranded at third. So we've got pitcher versus pitcher. Sloan and Tranum. And also lefty versus righty. Fouled straight back.
Tranum just missed that one.
And that'll come in upstairs to even up the count. Again, we're glad that you're joining us here on the broadcast tonight. Just take a quick second, hit that like button. It really helps us out. We do appreciate it, too. We like knowing that you're enjoying the broadcast here with us tonight for high school baseball. It also helps out that YouTube algorithm. A huge reason why we do this is we want to get exposure for these fine young athletes and these programs and coaches. They all do a great job, and there's a lot of great talent out here. We want to get their exposure out as much as we possibly can to give them opportunities at the next level. And the way those YouTube algorithms work is the more likes a video gets, if anyone's just searching for something baseball related, the more likely that the video will be suggested to them, and we get more eyes on these great players. Count the 3-1. And that'll be ball 4. Tranum will trot down to first. He'll take the walk.
His second time on base for Tranum, I believe.
That's correct, Rick. A single and a walk. We'll see if they put him in motion again, too.
I would not be surprised. Coach Sorrentino really likes to put pressure on the opposing team.
And that pressure is going to come in the form of Jaden Warren now.
They're such a great 1-2 combination.
And we talked earlier on, Rick, about that youth movement at Central, and I remember when Warren was a freshman.
Oh, absolutely.
Also, and you could see the talent back then also, and he's really maturing into a fine ball player and holding down that shortstop position for the Bears.
I've been really fortunate. Oh, that's in. That's in.
Down the line, Coach Sorrentino waving Tranum into third, Warren into second with a stand-up double. So here come the Bears, Rick.
Just like that.
And if you're the Bears, this is exactly what you want. You got 2 on, both in scoring position with just 1 out in the inning. And you got your number 3 batter, Tristan King, now up.
And he's dangerous. This is really a situation that Coach Sorrentino wants to be in here.
Corners in for Lecanto.
The curveball up and misses. Just curious if they're going to think about pitching around him or what they're going to do here. First base is open. No, they're going after him.
Count evens.
Yeah, Sloan just reached back and just, it was a great pitcher's pitch. Outer half and down.
Upstairs.
Tried to expand just a little bit. Curious if he gets to 2 strikes, if he's going to try and get him to chase that curveball in the dirt again. First base open, that could end up having him chase.
Fouled off again. Tranum at third, Warren at second. 1 out in the inning. Tranum getting on with that walk. Warren with the double to left.
So what's so great about baseball is just chess match within chess match. So he's got 2 strikes now. So if we see the curveball in the dirt, you may end up having a situation where King tries to move up the line, create a scoring opportunity. All right.
Instead, it's going to run the count full. So a big payoff pitch here could have big implications for both teams.
Yeah, I'm thinking he's got to throw the curveball here. Worst case scenario, he loads the bases, set up a force everywhere. Yep.
The outside corner, that's going to go over to second. Pitzer up with it. They'll make the play at first, but not before a run comes in. An RBI off the bat of Tristan King, and the Bears are on the board.
That was nicely executed.
It also advances Warren over to third, so the lead run now just 90 feet away for Corbin Baskin.
Well, with Warren's speed, anything can happen here.
Hard hit ball.
Oh, he bobbles it.
with a little bit of a bobble,
Save.
and
Run scores.
Baskin beats it out. So Baskin will get credit for the RBI. And the Bears have now taken a 2-1 lead. Now brings up Talon Poole. Throw over. That was a close one.
Yeah, he caught him running. I think Coach had him in motion there. Baskin can fly, so I wouldn't. Yep, there he goes.
He's going to go. And he's going to make it in with a stolen base.
Credit to Capicelli. He made that really, really close. Middle infielder just mishandled it a little bit, got away from him. But the umpire is going to have a hard decision to make there. It's a great throw on the catcher's part.
And there's going to be a conference on the mound, so we'll take a little break ourselves. Ground ball over to Pitzer at second. And a nice scoop on a tough ball. That was Wilson on the scoop to get the third out of the inning, but not before the Bears answer right back. And they now take the lead. 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error for Lecanto, 2 runs on 2 hits for Central. You're watching high school baseball on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
One of the reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look rested, refreshed, good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials, all by a team of trusted experts. This is Divinity, Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us. We can't wait to meet you.
Moving right along, top of the 4th inning. It's been a quick ball game so far.
It's been a great pitcher's duel, Will.
That's right. Both Tranum and Sloan getting the job done on the mound so far. And only a single run separates these two fine teams tonight. Starting off the inning is going to be Connor Sloan. He doubled his first time at bat, so he's 1 for 1 tonight. It's fouled away.
Oh, he started him off with a really, really nice curveball. You can tell Tranum's really worked hard in the off season. He's just
able to dig that one out.
He was exciting to watch last year, but he's just taken his pitching game to another level this year. It's really a thrill to watch.
Quickly, 0-2. Tranum up in the count. He's going to be looking for that punch-out pitch. Sloan has some protection to do. Taking that 2-strike approach the remainder of the way. The Lecanto really wants to get that leadoff runner on and at least tie up the ball game, as we are getting towards the latter half of the ball game now. It's fouled away out of play.
I'm like you, Will. It's like, where'd the game go?
Chopper in foul territory. These Lecanto batters have done an exceptional job having that second strike on them all night long.
Absolutely no fear at the plate. Both teams tonight, in my opinion, are very, very impressive. They're just showing great composure, just especially so early in the season.
Again, fouled away.
I started to say earlier last inning, I've been really, really blessed. I've gotten a chance to do quite a few Central games for our broadcast. And, because of that, you tend to really get to know the kids, get to know them a little bit off the field and on the field. And they're really quite a special group of young men. I'm excited to watch these young men from Lecanto as the next couple years come. Oh,
Sky high.
That was a long strike. Sloan's a big, strong young man. He's going to have to be really, really careful here with 2 strikes. Pitching to him.
Tranum has the sign that he likes as he now comes set. And that gets popped away out of play.
I like that pitch. He got him to expand about 2 balls off the strike zone, off the plate, I mean. Got him to chase it. I'm curious now, Will, if we're going to end up seeing that Randy Johnson curveball on
I was
the
thinking
back
the
foot.
same thing.
Yeah.
And called on the inside corner. A beautiful spot by Tranum to record the first out of the inning. But I got to give credit to Connor Sloan. That was a heck of an at-bat.
Oh, my golly, yeah. Yeah. I could watch those two go at it all night long.
1 out now in the inning for Nick Sloan. He singled his first time up.
Oh, just
Slow
missed
curve.
low. That was a great pitch. A lot of late sink to it.
Gets chopped foul.
He just went after him with a fastball there. He just missed it. Both pitchers on each squad are doing a great job of using the 6 directions, in, out, up, down, and back and forth. Giving the hitters a lot of different looks to try and defend.
And the 1-1. Tries for the outside, misses away. Tranum has now crossed the 70 pitch mark.
That was a good pitch. I think he missed just a little bit low. The location on the outside's been a strike tonight, but that's why I feel he probably missed down.
Hard hit ball. That's going to drop into left center field. Motoring into second. And with his second hit of the night is Nick Sloan. A single and a double to his credit. And the Panthers have a runner in scoring position. Really nice piece of hitting there by Sloan. And now brings up Vinny Capicilli, who has the RBI for Lecanto. First pitch offering comes in low for ball 1.
Sloan did a really nice job in that at bat. Tranum made a mistake right over the middle, and he jumped all over it.
Hard hit ball, left center field, but Baskin comes in and makes the grab and immediately gets it back in. Good job by Baskin. And that gives the Bears defense some breathing room.
I did a game here a year before last, and Baskin ended up being our Glory Days player of the game in right field. He made, I want to say, probably about 5 catches that were just all-star with the sun in his face. I think you and I did that together as a doubleheader.
I believe so. 2 outs now in the inning for Camden Ungst.
That young man impressed me to death that day.
And we apologize. The statistics for Ungst is inaccurate due to the missed batter that we had earlier on in the ball game. Capicilli had the RBI for Lecanto. And Tranum starts him off with a curve over the plate.
Big looping curveball again. Tranum's throwing a higher mix of breaking balls these last several sequences.
Able to check it up is Ungst. Brings things even.
He's a little over 70 pitches tonight, and I'm just wondering if it's fatigue or they're just trying to give different looks different times through the lineup, because it is really early in the season.
And that catches the lower half of the zone. Great spot by Tranum.
Perfect location.
Ungst a little bit frustrated by the call, but he'll have to fight now being down in the count.
Yeah, I'm thinking it was probably a heavy changeup or maybe a bit of a splitter.
And that's going to come inside.
Runner's moving.
And he'll make it in. Good heads-up base running by Sloan to make it into third. And a good heads-up piece of base running gets Lecanto in a prime position here. If they can get the ball in play, they'll tie up the ball game.
That was a great read. As a coach, you always teach your players to read the angle of the pitch going into the catcher.
Up the middle and into center field, an RBI for Camden Ungst off the single. And here comes Lecanto. They've tied up this ball game. Great job by Lecanto all the way around to, I don't want to necessarily say manufacture that run, but pretty close to it. A good piece of base running, able to give him that opportunity.
That's just good old-fashioned blue-collar baseball, Will.
Brings up Tommy Wilson.
Oh, yeah.
And that's going to go the opposite way. And he singles and is aboard. Wilson now 2 for 2 on the night. Now for Brendan Marsick.
I think Tranum may be showing a little bit of fatigue here.
Called on the outer half.
That's really not a fair thing to say. He's making his pitches. I just got to give credit to Lecanto. They're just really getting a good look at him. They're getting good pitches to hit.
Well, and for some of these batters, it's their third time through the lineup now.
Exactly. Yep.
Big cut by Marsick.
Oh, yeah.
But Tranum able to get it by, quickly ahead 0-2. Tranum looking for that punch-out pitch and to get out of the inning. Lecanto wants to take the lead.
I got to feel like that was a setup pitch. He had one to waste there. You get him off the plate. Now I'm thinking we're probably going to see that Randy Johnson curveball away. He's setting up outside.
Popped up. Baskin comes in on it and will make the grab for out number 3. But Lecanto has battled back to tie up this ball game. It's going to take us to the home half. 2 runs, 5 hits, an error for Lecanto. 2 runs on 2 hits for Central. We got ourselves a ball game on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Welcome to the Clubhouse, Tampa Bay's premier baseball and softball training facility. Our 11,000 square foot training facility features rentable cages and bullpen lanes, along with the newest technology such as HitTrax and Rapsodo, baseball and softball pitching machines, full gym, and plyo area, all to keep you at the top of your game. We also have a fully stocked baseball and softball pro shop carrying the biggest brands such as Marucci, Rawlings, Easton, DeMarini, Wilson, and many more. If you're in need of training, we also have the area's top professional instructors offering hitting, pitching, fielding, and strength instruction for both baseball and softball players. From youth to professional athletes, the clubhouse has you covered. We are conveniently located 1 mile east of the Suncoast Parkway on Spring Hill Drive. Stop in and check us out.
Used to it when you work with the other broadcasters because they won't be able to keep up.
For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
All right.
So we're in the home half of the fourth. It's the Glory Days fourth inning, and stick with us at the end of the ballgame. Rick Ringer will be announcing the Glory Days player of the game, and leading off the inning is going to be Michael Hames, 1 for 1 on the evening with a single to his credit. And the offering from Sloan comes in high for ball 1.
Big looping curveball. Just misses up.
Like to thank Rory and the crew over at Glory Days on Cortez in Brooksville. They've been a partner with the Gulf Coast Sports Network since our inception. Now 4 years running strong, sponsoring the Glory Days player of the game. We certainly appreciate their support. And go ahead and support all of our sponsors and advertisers here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. If it weren't for them, we wouldn't be able to keep doing this year in and year out. So we really appreciate their support. So help them as they help us bring you these fine athletes from all over the North Tampa Bay region.
Roy's just an amazing person. He's just a staple of the community. He's so supportive with everything.
And that's going to be a 4-pitch walk for Hames. Leadoff runner on for Central, and he represents the lead run.
Very, very committed to quality and customer service. They're just great partners, and we appreciate everything they do for us.
1 on, nobody out now for Dylan Lama. Ball in the dirt. That's going to get by. Hames motoring on to second. He'll give third a look, but he'll think better of it as Capasilli had a good hustle to that ball. And it looks like we're going to have a trip to the mound, and we're going to take a trip with one of our sponsors.
Past 5 years, I haven't ran because I just believed that my body was on the decline, that the pain that I was experiencing was not tolerable enough for me to go out and run. And the day that he adjusted me, I felt that relief, and I felt like I could actually put on my cleats again.
So it looks like we have a defensive change for Lecanto. Hirsch is coming out at third, so they're obviously getting him ready to pitch. And Johnson now in at third. Zawinski up with it, knocks it down, but no play to be had. And here come the Bears. And that's going to put 2 runners on. Runners on the corners. Now for Leland Blosser. So Sloan and the Panthers in trouble. As bunt is shown, unable to connect. Snap, throw down to first in time.
Yeah.
A great heads-up play by Capaselli. Wow, Rick, that's highlight level worthy right there.
Absolutely. As a coach, you always teach your catchers when a batter bunts through, you need to be coming up throwing. And to Capasilli's credit, he really knew where he was going to go with the ball. The runner at first was getting a great secondary in anticipation of seeing the ball down, and batter just missed it and got hung out. So it was great defensive play. First baseman set up perfectly, and the throw was right on the money. It was Terrific execution.
So 1 out now in the inning gives the Panthers a little bit of breathing room, but they're still going to have that infield in to try to keep that runner at third. Blosser, that was a called strike on the play, so Blosser down in the count 0-1. And quickly 0-2. Sloan and the Panthers would love a strikeout here, Rick.
Oh, absolutely. That would be really, really timely.
If Blosser can put that ball in play, I think we'll see the Bears retake the lead. And Sloan gets the job done. He'll record a big strikeout, and out number 2 brings up Jacob Lugo.
Well, now the Panthers get the luxury of moving their defensive back.
Fastball outside corner. Beautiful placement by Sloan.
Great spot. Pitch just off the outside edge.
Count evens at 1-1. That's good. Oh, wow. Wow, what a play by Capicillo. That saved a run.
Wow.
No doubt.
He really showed some cat-like quickness back there. Very impressive.
And that's going to miss low and away again. So a great job by Lugo to work the count to the hitter's count 3-1. And Sloan's got to be real careful here. Big opportunity for Lugo and the Bears. And that's going to be a called strike.
That was the best pitch he's going to see in the whole sequence.
Big payoff pitch upcoming. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs for Sloan and Lugo. And Sloan battles back. Lecanto gets out of a major jam. And what a ball game we've got going right here. It's going to take us to the 5th inning. We're still all notched up at 2. Tie ball game between Lecanto and Central on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you know, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. You know, why would you deal with this pain for another day?
Senior broadcaster says the name, just push the button. Okay. So we're in the 5th inning. All notched up at 2, Rick. Wow, what a ball game we've got going on here. We've got a little bit of extra time, so we're going to check in with one of our sponsors. So we're back to live action, top of the 5th inning. Leading things off will be Garrett Pitzer. Leadoff batter for Lecanto, so they got the heart of their order coming up as we get into the latter half of this ball game, anybody's ball game. Both teams playing exceptionally well, especially a pitcher's duel going on. First pitch offering from Tranum, low for ball one.
I don't know when I've been to a more enjoyable game, especially this early in the season. These teams are just playing such high-level baseball, especially for the 1st of March.
Yeah, you got to love it when both teams consistently bring their A games. You know, just you really have to admire the desire that they have to play this game and play it well, and their want to take home that W every single night.
I just admire how hard these young men have obviously worked in the off season, and what a great job the coaches have done preparing them.
And the 1-1. Slow curve, doesn't break enough. It'll stay on the outer half. High fly ball. That's going to hang up there, and coming in and making the grab in right field is Lama. Great pursuit and jump on that ball by Lama to get that one, Rick.
Absolutely. I was really impressed with his effort, but of course, you've got Rocket Baskin out in center field. He almost ran that down himself. I'm constantly amazed at how fast that young man is. He's just got a couple of extra gears.
One out now in the inning for Dylan Zerwinski. Walked his last time up. Fly ball to right field, giving chases. Lugo can't get there. Wow, what a great effort into the fence, but he's okay.
What a tremendous effort that young man put in. He really made that so close.
Yeah, and you got that bullpen out there too. So certainly we love the maximum effort, but you got to be careful out there.
That's one thing I just can't understand. You know, you've got these 3 gorgeous new fields here in the county, and they have the bullpens in play at every single one of them. I just scratch my head at that.
Nice placement by Tranum right on that corner. And he's quickly ahead 0-2.
What I love there is Tranum showing, again, his veteran experience. He just took his time, took an extra moment to compose himself, and just settled down and executed his pitch.
Foul tip in the glove. Great job by Hames to squeeze strike 3. That's a lot tougher than it looks, and Hames made it look easy.
Oh, my.
And 2 quick outs to the inning.
Yep, I have really enjoyed watching Haynes work over the last couple of years. This young man, he's really special.
2 outs now in the inning for Brady Knutson. Lecanto going to try to get a 2-out rally going. Tranum and the Bears going to try to shut things down and go to the home half. Slow curve, hit to left.
That's going to be down.
Drops in front of Blosser, and good hustle by Knutson. He was looking to the entire way, and he gets it. A stand-up double for a 2-out runner on board.
What was really impressive was that the ball had just taken a funny spin hop on Blosser and got a little bit by him. Haskin, ever the rocket, he was right there to back him up and ended up making a super strong throw directly all the way into second base.
A big opportunity, 2-out opportunity for Lecanto now for Connor Sloan up at the bat. Sloan has a double. That one gets popped up. Poole gives chase. And another difficult ball. And that's going to drop into harmlessly foul for the Lecanto Panthers.
We have
Yeah, I think we got the combination again of that opposite spin there,
Yes.
Rick, and then you're battling the lights as well. It looked like Poole got a little caught up in the back pedal. The ball kind of came back on him.
Can't see it on the camera, but we've got a big light standard just off to the third base side, and I believe that makes it very, very difficult for a first baseman on this field.
And we're now getting alerts regarding our signal as that pitch misses away. We're going to try to switch over to our backup system here.
It's a great pitch on the outer half, just missed.
And that's going to be a called strike.
Nice sweeping breaking ball.
One and two. 2 outs. And that will miss. Popped up. Right on our broadcast shed, if you couldn't tell. That'll wake you up.
What do you say? Talk on. Everybody here in the booth, our ears are ringing.
Count will remain 2-2. Tries the outside corner, misses away, and it runs the count full. Got a big payoff pitch.
Yeah, had the sink, just not the sweep.
And that'll miss low for ball 4. A great at bat by Sloan. And it now brings up Nick Sloan, who's 2 for 2 on the night, a single and a double. And if he can repeat that here right now, Rick, Lecanto's got a chance to take the lead. And Coach Sorrentino's going to talk about it, and we're going to check in with one of our partners.
Reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials. Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us.
So it looks like we're going to have a pitching change. Tranum's going to go over to first. I didn't catch who's coming in. Tristan King now in on the mound. So we had that as a 98 pitch night for Tranum.
He really threw a gem tonight, Will. Young man just showed me so much composure.
So we had to switch our transmitter again, so we hope that signal's better for you now. Apologize that we have to keep switching back and forth. Not sure what the issue is. That's why we always bring two of these things.
I just can't say enough about how much Tranum impressed me tonight on the mound. His composure, his pitch selection, his execution, especially this early in the season. But that young man is he's just really blossomed. Big pitch.
So
really nice breaking ball came through.
1-0 now for Nick Sloan. Curveball, and he did go around. That's the ruling. So King quickly ahead, 0-2. Nick Sloan's going to have to take that two-strike approach the remainder of the at-bat. Trying to make something happen for Lecanto. King trying to shut down this threat.
King's got that slider working tonight.
Up the middle. And Warren up with it to get the force at second.
Big pitch, big play.
And that was you're exactly right there, Rick. A big play to end the Lecanto threat. Takes us to the bottom of the fifth. We're still all tied up at 2. Don't go anywhere. You're watching high school baseball on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
One of the reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look rested, refreshed, good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials, all by a team of trusted experts. This is Divinity, Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us. We can't wait to meet you.
Do you know who's leading off?
I don't. 5. Haynes?
Tranum.
Yeah, correct. Top of the order.
So we move to the home half of the fifth. We're still all tied up at 2. Anybody's ball game. It's really been a great effort by both squads here tonight. And Lecanto led off with the top of the order on the top half. And here comes Central with the top half of their lineup. Getting things started will be Justin Tranum. Reached base both times he's been up tonight, a single and a walk.
If you're just tuning in, you've missed a great game, but you're going to get the opportunity to go to our YouTube channel and watch it tomorrow in its entirety.
Fastball inside from Sloan. Tranum having a nice laugh about it. Pops that one up. And just outside of the view of our camera, an outstanding play by Johnson at third. Wow.
Yeah, that was actually Marsick. Yeah, they moved Marsick, number 4, to play third base.
So Marsick on the play.
It was a tremendous effort by the freshman.
Now brings up Jayden Warren. Had a double his last time up. A big time play to get Tranum to third, but the Bears were unable to capitalize. If memory serves, that was that inning where Sloan was able to throw back-to-back strikeouts to get out of the inning.
Well, and that was huge for him. Even as we are, he's bottom fifth, and he's somewhere around 70 pitches.
That's right, 73 pitches by our count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out to Warren. Slow curve fouled away.
Been impressive how economical Stunnin's been with his pitches tonight. He's around the plate all night, and that's going to help him get strikes.
Ground ball. And that throw's going to get away. I think he would have beat it out regardless, but the throw did get away. Actually, we're going to mark that an infield hit. I don't think there was no advancement on the play, and I think he would have been able to beat that out. So Warren's going to get credited with a single. And a 1-out runner aboard for Central now as they get into the heart of their order. And now Tristan King steps in.
Third baseman fielded a scorcher, but he took about 3 hops before he threw it. And then when he did, the ball sailed on him.
King's got an RBI to his credit tonight. And he'd love another one right now, especially as he's the pitcher of record.
Well,
but Sloan's pitched a dandy, and he's got other ideas.
Well, Warden's very, very fast, so he's definitely a base-stealing threat here.
There's Warren taking his lead from first. A nice, healthy lead. He's out there quite a bit. Time was called and granted. Great timing by King on that one.
Oh, my.
As I'm sure you could see the same thing I did, Rick. I mean, Sloan was right there to begin his windup.
Absolutely.
And Warren goes. Capicelli with the throw down. A great spot by Capicelli, but an even better jump by Warren as he barely beats that one in.
Kudos to Capicelli. He's just been on the money with his throws tonight. Unfortunately, he's had matchups with some of the really, really fast players here for the Bears.
So a big stolen base by Warren, and the lead run now in scoring position as that gets fouled away.
Don't be shocked if Coach Sorrentino ends up putting Warren in motion at some point tonight. He's not afraid to try and take third base.
Pickoff move to second. Zawinski going with the backdoor play, but Warren on top of it.
What I love, though, is that, Sloan did a nice job, quick pivot, and he puts his throw exactly where it needed to be.
High fastball fouled away. Good fight off by King, having that 2 strikes on him.
Now, this is going to be a big, big opportunity for the Bears to try and get a go-ahead run here.
Slow curve. That's now Sloan's 80th pitch on the evening.
I'm expecting to see something on the outside here.
And there it is, and yet another fantastic block by Capicelli. I'm really impressed with his footwork tonight.
Oh, yeah. He's put on the clinic tonight behind the plate. This young man's really just done a stellar job. Well, let's see if he goes fastball in on this.
And he does. Good call there, Rick. Misses inside to run it full. And a big payoff pitch for Sloan and King.
Yeah, full count. I'm thinking he's just going to serve it up and say, here it is, come get it.
The move back to second.
I think what they're doing there is really just kind of seeing if Warren was going to get started with full count on first movement. Just check on him and just see if they can catch him on the break.
Hard hit ball to right center field. Calling off the play is Knutson. Warren trying to tag and make it into third, and he makes it in there safely. So King able to advance Warren to third. A great piece of base running by Warren. As that throw in from Knutson, Rick, that was a great throw.
Very, very impressive. I never even expected that was going to be anywhere near as close as it was.
So here comes Central, lead run 90 feet away for Corbin Baskin.
Warren got a fantastic read on that. He tagged on the catch, but Knutson just came up firing. It's just tremendous effort. We're just seeing some really, really great quality baseball tonight. I just hate to sound like a broken record, but doggone, when you think that this is March 1st and these boys are executing these things already, wow. I am loving every moment of this.
Couldn't agree more, Rick. I mean, it really almost has a playoff feel here tonight.
Without a doubt. Two great teams, very, very well coached, executing all the basics and fundamentals. Two pitchers that are just could not be doing any better tonight. If you're a baseball fan, there's no better game being played tonight in Florida than this one, and from the standpoint of enjoyment.
Ooh, high heat, unable to catch up with it. Sloan gets ahead in the count, 1-2.
And credit to Sloan, he's made his pitches tonight. Baskin's a very, very dangerous hitter, especially with Warren on third base. Anything could happen.
Called third strike, and you can see the emotion on Nick Sloan.
Absolutely, well earned.
And it ends the Central threat. Back and forth we go. And now we're going to go to the sixth inning. Still all notched up at 2. Anybody's ball game. 2 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors for Lecanto. 2 runs on 3 hits for Central. We'll be back after this. So we're now in the top of the sixth inning. Still all tied at 2. Leading off the inning is going to be Vinny Capicilli for Lecanto. He's got an RBI tonight. as well as masterful play behind the dish.
As a coach, you always build your teams around your catchers, and boy, I tell you, they've got him. Lecanto's got themselves a real gem with this young man. Great pitch by King. Nice fastball, outer half.
It's fouled away. Count moves to 1-2.
King's got his A game tonight. He's spotting his fastball, moving the ball around. He's got his breaking ball working as well.
Again fouled away. Good battle.
I'm curious to see what he's going to throw in this situation. He's fouled off a couple of fastballs. See if they're going to throw off-speed train. Nope.
Again, great battle by Capicilli. King going with that fastball in the outer half.
I would almost like to see a breaking ball, even outside of the strike zone, to change his timing up. Capicilli's right on it every single time, fouling everything straight back.
King from the windup. There's that breaking ball.
There we go.
And again, great battle by Capicilli. Fouls that one away.
I got it. My crystal ball's working tonight, Will.
That you do, sir. That's why we call you the guru.
I wish. Fastball here away, I bet. There it is.
Right up the middle. A great piece.
Oh,
wow,
Warren.
Warren up with it.
Oh, my golly.
Tranum had to get pulled off the base, but Warren out of nowhere.
Oh, my golly.
Makes that play. I was already calling it a single up the middle, Rick. Warren with a heck of a play.
That came off the bat, and I was absolutely certain that was through. But you can never sleep on Warren. My golly, that young man is so athletic.
So that's going to be an infield hit for Capicilli.
Absolutely.
And
I've enjoyed watching Jaden play so much over the last couple of years. This young man is just all of that.
Well, it looks like Coach Sorrentino is okay. So the umpires conferred, and they both concur that Tranum got pulled off. So Capicilli and his hustle legs that one out for a single off an outstanding effort from Jaden Warren at short
to
even make it a play. That had no business being a play. Warren made it one.
Without a doubt.
So Camden Unks now steps in. He's got an RBI and a single to his credit. King with the high fastball gets that one by. Capicilli breaks. Hames with the throw down. And Capicilli is going to be safe at second. With the stolen base, runner now in scoring position.
All the credit in the world goes to Capicilli with his speed. You know, he makes that a super close play at first base, ends up legging it out, and then he got a great jump, and his speed clearly contributed to that stolen base. This young man can do it all.
Yeah, it really speaks to his athleticism too, Rick. I mean, we saw it with some of those picks out of the dirt, but you don't typically see catchers with that type of speed.
No, that young man is really a joy to watch.
And a beautiful frame off the offering from King by Hames.
Oh, big credit to Hames on basically stealing that pitch. Probably a little bit down, and he framed it perfectly. But also, too, King made a great pitch there.
That's going to get away.
Oh, my. Well, Haynes, yet another catcher that I really enjoy watching.
And the 2-2.
Whoa!
That one gets away. Clearly an issue with the grip there.
Yeah.
And a big payoff pitch with nobody out.
My guess is his finger slipped off the seam there. as
Yeah,
he tried
I
to
agree.
execute it.
And that's in the dirt for ball 4. So Ungst will take the walk. And here comes Lecanto. 2 on, nobody out.
I'm sure it's frustrating for King because he's really been able to throw it through a keyhole so far tonight. Just the last 2 pitches missed.
So there's going to be a quick conference on the mound, and we'll take a quick conference with one of our sponsors.
That was pretty cute, cool.
So Coach Sorrentino having the conference on the mound, and that concludes a big opportunity for the Lecanto Panthers. 2 on, nobody out. Now for Tommy Wilson. Wilson 2 for 2 on the evening with 2 singles to his line. The corners are in for Central.
I wouldn't be shocked to see a bunt here, but the problem is with the left-handed batter, you've got the shortstop holding the runner at second. So, oh, he's swinging away. Problem is, though, if they bunt it to third base and he crashes and takes it, it's going to be a foot race for Warren to beat the runner to third.
Well, if you're Central, you probably like those odds.
Yeah, true story. Yep, there
bunt
we go.
gets fouled away there.
Yep, that was the bunt we were looking for.
So this will be interesting to see if the bunt's still on with the 2 strikes already on Wilson. Of course, if you're able to get it in a fair play, especially in the gap, that would mean at least a run.
I think he's going to be swinging here. Wilson's 2 for 2 on the night. He's swinging a hot bat. I like his chances of making something happen here.
Fastball away. Good pitch by King being up in the count 0-2. Don't want to give him anything in the zone. Try to get him to chase.
Yeah, if nothing else, he's just expanding his visual plane. May go down and in here. Ask for time. I like that move there. King, to his credit, just trying to vary his tempo to the plate.
And a big strikeout for King.
Huge.
That really changes the outlook here for Central, because now you got a double play ball that could end the inning.
You got the dangerous Marsick coming up.
That's right. Brendan Marsick now at the plate.
Okay, third is up. Still 1 out.
Capicelli at second, Unks at first. Fastball high for ball 1.
I think that was, he's
looked
trying
like
to be a breaking ball. It just didn't spin.
And that'll miss low and outside. 2-0. Just a reminder to stick with us at the conclusion of tonight's ball game. Rick Ringer will be announcing our Glory Days player of the game. He's got a lot of options to choose from, and it may come down to some last-second heroics, but you don't want to miss that out. And follow us on our Facebook and Twitter pages. We'll highlight that player there later on this evening.
Flip a coin. My golly. Anybody on the field's a candidate tonight.
High Heat gets by. If you're Marsick, you just want to try to get that ball in play.
Yeah, he's going to take a really short approach here.
And that runs the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
I really, really like that thought with the pitch. He was up and away, just missed the corner.
And ball 4, an outstanding at bat by Marsick. Job well done. And that's going to load the bases for Lecanto, and now you're at the top of the order.
I've had the pleasure of watching Marsick the last couple of years in his youth ball career, and the young man has incredible plate discipline and strike zone knowledge.
So a big opportunity now for Lecanto for Garrett Pitzer.
Well, let's see if we see any kind of a squeeze. Nope, singing away. Pitcher's 0 for 3, so you don't know if they might try and manufacture something here. The corners are up for the Bears. King just misses down and away.
Central looking for that double play ball to get out of the inning. Lecanto, a hit or a walk would change the potential outlook of the ball game here in the 6th inning, the top of the 6th. Big cut, but King gets it by.
That was a great setup pitch. He was able to get the strike from him. I'm expecting breaking ball or fastball away. See if he can get him to turn over a ground ball here. No.
And a high inside fastball, a clutch strikeout by Tristan King. Exactly what you wanted if you're a Central Bear, as that gives you a lot of breathing room now. Brings up Dylan Zerwinski.
King really made big pitch when he had to there. Zerwinski's been on fire tonight.
Fastball away. And called on the outside corner. Looks like he held up. I think that was just a called strike there, Rick.
Yeah. Of course, the location was down in the bottom corner as well.
But it's going to go inside there. Good job mixing up the corners by King.
Yeah. Credit to King. Credit King. Tristan's really got him guessing now. You can tell the crowd's really getting into it, Will.
Yeah, you love the passion on display here tonight. Fans, the coaches, the players.
The announcers.
And we've got 2s on the board, so get your lottery tickets ready. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a 2-2 ball game. Bases loaded.
Oh,
and a hit
golly.
by pitch will score the lead run for Lecanto.
How about that?
And, well, I guess we didn't see that one coming, Rick.
No, that certainly wasn't in the calculation.
So a big break for Lecanto.
I know that had to really frustrate King. He really so close to making his pitch right on the inner half.
Bases will remain loaded now for Brady Knutson.
Oh.
Big cut. Knutson doubled his last time up, and a double here would really open things up.
Tell you what, King's really got some giddy up on his fastball. He got a lot stronger in the offseason. Of course, he was no slouch last year either. He's doing a nice job of working the bottom of the zone. He's just missing just a little bit too low.
To Warren at short, he's going to try to get the force at second, and does. So 6-4 for the ground out. but not before Lecanto takes advantage of their bases loaded opportunity. They plate one. We go to the bottom of the sixth. 3-2, our score on GCSN.
Welcome to the Clubhouse, Tampa Bay's premier baseball and softball training facility. Our 11,000 square foot training facility features rentable cages and bullpen lanes, along with the newest technology such as HitTrax and Rapsodo, baseball and softball pitching machines, full gym, and plyo area, all to keep you at the top of your game. We also have a fully stocked baseball and softball pro shop carrying the biggest brands such as Marucci, Rawlings, Easton, DeMarini, Wilson, and many more. If you're in need of training, we also have the area's top professional instructors offering hitting, pitching, fielding, and strength instruction for both baseball and softball players. From youth to professional athletes, the clubhouse has you covered. We are conveniently located 1 mile east of the Suncoast Parkway on Spring Hill Drive. Stop in and check us out.
For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
All right. Bottom of the sixth inning we go. Lecanto now with a 3-2 lead. Talon Poole to lead things off. Sloan still on the mound. So far with a very efficient 87 pitch, 5-inning outing.
That's remarkable. Oh my.
Nice breaking ball to get things started.
That was just a thing of beauty. Really, really still nice and tight.
Fastball high.
Didn't miss by much. What's interesting is the tunnel on these last two pitches, the ball came from the exact same place. As a pitcher, that's exactly what you're looking for. Makes it so much harder as a hitter to try and pick it up.
And a curveball again.
Oh.
You know, I was going to bring up the possible fatigue factor earlier on, Rick, but it looks like more like Sloan's in a groove.
Oh, my golly, yeah. I tell you what, that last pitch, you couldn't hit with plywood.
Check swing.
He lost
Ball
it.
gets
He
away.
lost it.
Capicelli can't find it, forcing Sloan to go all the way back to get it. So a drop third strike situation. The strikeout is recorded, but heads up play by Poole will get him to first.
You got to really feel bad for him in that situation. He made a phenomenal pitch, got his strike that he needed, but it was so good that it hopped away. And catcher just couldn't pick it up. I wouldn't be shocked to see a bunt here.
Now for Michael Hames.
Nope. What do I know?
Hames has been on base both times he's been up. He's got a single and a walk to his credit.
Yeah.
Poole takes his lead from first as Sloan now works from the stretch. That gets fouled away quickly, 0-2.
He really has that curveball working tonight, Will. But his fastball's really making it possible, too.
That's right, a good combination of mix of pitches and locations. It's getting the job done.
Coming from the same point, too.
Yeah, that's an excellent point, Rick. It's just so hard to judge what pitch is coming when you have that consistent release point.
Trevor Bauer talks an awful lot about executing his pitches and having them come from the same tunnel. It's almost like a tube, if you will. And so your goal as a pitcher is to have them come from the same point and end up taking two different paths. Sloan's done a fantastic job of making that happen tonight.
And the 0-2. And I actually missed that, Rick. Was there a bobble on the play?
Yeah, the shortstop broke down when it went between his legs, and Marsick, the third baseman, was there to back it up. So that's a question mark, error base hit, because the runner did get down the line pretty quick. So, all right.
So here come the Bears, 2 on, nobody out for Dylan Lama.
All right. Lecanto has the first baseman playing up. Third baseman Marsick's even with a bag.
And we're starting to get alerts from our system that we might have a little bit of a buffer issue. I apologize for that again. We've been switching back and forth between our different hotspots here tonight.
Still no outs, Will?
Correct. No outs in the inning.
Good golly.
We'll try to find a good opportunity to switch over to our backup, but in the meantime, you can hit the pause button and let about 10 to 15 seconds run through before you try to reconnect, and that should help with the level that we're currently showing. Count runs even, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, Sloan's nearing 100 pitches.
That's right, he's at 98 currently. That one gets fouled away for 99.
So it's going to be interesting to see the chess match what coach is going to do here. How far he's going to let him go. He's still throwing strikes, hitting the spots.
Okay, we've made the switch over to our other transmitter, so we're showing all greens now. Thanks for sticking with us as we try to get a better signal for you. All right, so that's going to bring up Jacob Lugo with a first and third situation. A tie ball game. Fastball high for ball 1. Pick off the thirst. Nice idea there, Rick.
Yeah, I think he just wanted to see what the runner was going to do here. See what the batter was going to do. Just with 1 out, sometimes you may end up. Batter might show bunt on the pick attempt. Sometimes you'll end up catching the runner if he's going on first movement. Throws over again. Wasn't a bad idea. Hadn't come to the set. He ended up making a pick attempt with the runner just taking his footwork off the bag. He'll step off.
Runner goes, delayed steal.
Yep.
And Central will take it. Lecanto will concede the advancement.
Yep. Catcher's indifference.
As you certainly don't want to have a balk in that situation, which I imagine Central was trying to draw.
Yeah. At the worst, they were going to see if they could get in there, get the runner in run down to try and pickle the run home. Correction, not catcher's indifference. There's no throw involved. Coach Sorrentino shouting directions to his runners and make sure everybody's on the same path, same page.
Foul tipped right into the glove. Good squeeze by Capicilli.
Credit to Sloan. He's still bulldogging it out.
Outside corner. Called strike 3. Another crutch play by Nick Sloan.
This young man just continues to make his pitches.
Well, that might be his last one because it's the second trip of the mound for Coach Logue, so we're going to see a pitching change. And we're going to take a break, but an outstanding effort by Nick Sloan. And he's going to leave a tie ball game situation, but we'll be back right after this.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. Why would you deal with this pain for another day? Past 5 years, I haven't ran because I just believed that my body was on the decline, that the pain that I was experiencing was not tolerable enough for me to go out and run. And the day that he adjusted me, I felt that relief, and I felt like I could actually put on my cleats again. Past 5 years, I haven't ran because I just believed that my body was on the decline, that the pain that I was experiencing was not tolerable enough for me to go out and run. And the day that he adjusted me, I felt that relief, and I felt like I could actually put on my cleats again.
Okay, we're back to live action. We've got a pitching change. Brady Knutson now on the mound for Lecanto. And through the keen eye of Rick Ringer, we got the defensive changes as well. It looks like we've got Marsick at shortstop, Hirsch over to third, and we can't make out the number of the left fielder. It's just too far away for right now. We'll try to catch that between innings. But Justin Tranum now up to bat in a tie ball game, 2 outs, bottom of the 6th inning. First pitch offering from Knutson away for ball 1. Quickly 2-0. If you're just joining us, this has been an outstanding battle from the onset. Both pitchers pitching an extensive amount tonight. Tranum and Sloan were the starters. Both teams now going to their first relievers, King and now Knutson.
So Knutson's going to have to pick his poison here.
That's right. It's a 3-0 count on Tranum. And Tranum's the type of player where I wouldn't be surprised to see the green light, but Logue's not going to take that chance.
No.
He'll give him ball 4 and the intentional walk.
I completely agree with that. He's down 3-0. You don't want to risk it, especially with a dangerous hitter with a lot of speed at the top of the order. Just putting anything in play could be dangerous. But now you've got another dangerous hitter here.
That's right, Jaden Warren. And he'll take ball 1. Warren with 2 for 3 tonight, a double and a single.
I don't envy Knutson having to pitch to these guys.
Fastball inside. Struggling to find the zone early on as Knutson here. 6 pitches, all balls so far.
Yeah, I'm thinking Central might want to be a little patient. Knutson struggled a little bit warming up.
Nice break on that ball. Popped up. Capicelli gives chase, but out of play.
Wow, that was a big, big hook.
Yeah, really late break. Sharp break at that on that ball. Almost like a cobra strike.
Big, big credit to Jaden Warren tonight on both sides. He's made some stellar defensive plays. He's gotten it done at the plate. Young man's so exciting to watch.
Fastball high for ball 4. So Warren will get the walk and the RBI. And that's also going to be the lead run. So a big at bat for Jaden Warren, and it's the discipline that pays off. So now Tristan King steps in.
Wow, that was a nasty, nasty curveball. 6-12 type curveball. Literally started out at the letters and broke down beneath the knees. And he goes with fastball again, set up the same visual plane and just misses up in the zone. Misses again.
Yeah, 3-0. There's no way that King's not taking the entire way here.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if he's swinging the bat here.
Knutson battles right back. He gets that called strike. Could be the confidence that he needs. But a big pitch here.
Up in the zone, ball 4.
And here comes another run in. The Central Bears will cash that insurance check. As King will get an RBI to his credit, drawing the walk now for Corbin Baskin.
This is a dangerous matchup here. Baskin with one swing could clean these bases off.
Good stop by Capicelli bodying that one up. And Knutson's got to find something here. Coach Dave Logan agrees. He's going to take a trip to the mound, and we're going to take a trip around town.
The reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials. Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us.
So we're back to live action. It looks like we're going to have a pitching change for Lecanto. Nick Hirsch now into the ball game. That means we're also going to have some resulting defensive alignment changes. So we're going to go ahead and take a break while he gets his warm-up pitches in, and we'll be back in just a moment.
One of the reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look rested, refreshed, good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials, all by a team of trusted experts. This is Divinity, Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us. We can't wait to meet you.
with him up.
Okay, we're back to live action now. Nick Hirsch takes the hill for Lecanto, and
Corbin Baskin's up.
Knudsen slides over to
third base.
Third base. Leading off the inning is going to be Corbin Baskin. Still a bases loaded, 2-out situation. Fastball connects. The Bears have been able to take advantage of their opportunities this inning with some really disciplined at-bats to take the 2-run advantage. Lecanto looking to get out of a difficult situation. They've got one last chance offensively to try to notch up the score at minimum. Central looking for some more insurance. Hirsch coming in well. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the count to Baskin.
What I'm really loving is that Hirsch is straight over the top fastball, and he's creating nice downward angles to the plate. He's working the bottom of the strike zone.
That one got away a little bit to run the count full. So another payoff pitch with 2 outs. And with it being a bases loaded situation, you're Corbin Baskin, you know this ball has to be in the zone.
I'm looking fastball on the down and away.
Runners go, and fastball down and away for called strike 3. Nick Hirsch comes in and gets the job done, but not before Central does what they need to do, and they take a 2-run advantage into the 7th. This is it. Lecanto needs 2. 5-3 our score on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Certainly I'm an avid golfer, been, golf usually weekly, play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do. And Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
I think that's it. Oh, King's at third.
Straight switch.
All right, we're in the top of the 7th inning. Lecanto needs at least 2 runs to tie up this ball game and keep things going. Central's looking to shut it down and take home the W. We've got some changes to report. Now in at pitcher, Talon Poole to try to close things out for the Bears. That's going to put Justin Tranum over at first and Tristan King at third. Now Lecanto's got the 4, 5, 6 batters due up, so the time is now if you're a Lecanto Panther. Connor Sloan to lead things off.
I was just watching Poole's delivery during his warm-ups. He's coming from about 3/4. Got a little bit of a whale hump to the ball. So we're looking for inside-outside movement.
From the windup is Poole. A little bit of a Brett Saberhagen release there.
Yeah. He just kind of opened up a little too quick and jerked it across his body. Got to be careful with Sloan.
And I got to be careful with dating myself with those references.
Ha! Who?
1 ball, 1 strike.
What was it like watching Ty Cobb play, Will?
Back in my day.
That's right.
Foul tip in the glove. Good snag by Hames. 1 and 2.
I love watching Haynes. That was a neat pitch. Started across his body and broke back towards the right-hander.
Tries for that outside corner, misses away to even things up. Good patience by Sloan.
I got to give the umpire credit. That was just a slight bit off the plate.
And that's going to be a swing and a miss for strike 3. Poole gets things started in a hurry, and 1 out for the Bears.
I should clarify that. The umpire's been giving him a little bit off the plate, but that was a little bit past where he's been calling it. So I think the umpire's done a phenomenal job tonight.
Absolutely agree. Great crew here tonight.
Absolutely.
Leading things, now at bat, it's going to be Nick Sloan. He's got a single and a double tonight, not to mention the outstanding job on the mound.
Oh, my. This has just been if you love pitching, this has just been a fantasy land.
That's right. He left a tie ball game after 6 2/3. And 100, if memory serves, 108 pitches.
This young man has such a bright future. I'm impressed with Poole. He's really bringing it.
Checks up. And the appeal did not go around.
That was close. He wanted it. Poole's got a lot of sweep on that slider.
Yeah, not only is that an adjustment for the batters, but, the umpires also have to factor in that sweep in terms of where it comes across the plate. So it's kind of an adjustment all the way around.
The coach is asking for an appeal. Possibility it may have hit the batter.
Yeah, so the issue right here is that was an inside pitch, and the argument from Lecanto was that it actually made contact with the batter, Sloan, which would obviously put Sloan on base, but the ruling was that there was no contact made, so that it would be registered as a ball. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out in the inning for current batter Nick Sloan.
That's so close, I wouldn't have wanted to make that call.
Yeah, we don't have the best angle here for that. And it's going to be a moot point anyway because Poole once again records another strikeout. And the Panthers are now down to their last out of the ball game. Brings Vinny Capicilli to the plate.
I hate to see this one over. My golly, I don't know when I've enjoyed a game more than this one.
Capicilli with a single and an RBI to his credit tonight. He's done a job at the plate and behind it.
Man, Poole's really impressing me. He's got an extra gear on that fastball.
That offering will come in low for ball 1.
Wow.
Nice change of speeds by Poole.
Wow.
And he's ahead in the count, 1-2. Capicilli's got a battle to keep things alive for Lecanto. Hard cut back inside off the plate to even things up.
Capicilli's having a great night himself. He's 2 for 3.
Cold strike 3. And that's going to be your ball game. Capicilli does not like it. But that is going to be the final. So, without further ado, let's take it over to Rick Ringer for our Glory Days Player of the Game. Rick, who you got?
My golly, well, this could be anybody tonight, but I think we have to give the nod to J.J. Tranum. He has held a very, very potent Lecanto offense, pretty quiet, all things considered, and kept his team in the game, both on the hill and with his defensive play and also at the plate.
So congratulations to J.J. Tranum. You're our Glory Days Player of the Game. Job well done by both teams here tonight. We sure do like that you joined us here on our broadcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We do appreciate your viewership and your support of the Gulf Coast Sports Network. For Rick Ringer, I'm Will Wilkie, and we'll see you next time